It just sings a little sweeter, doesn't it? Friday night edition, Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Feels like the first at bat. You know what I'm talking about. You know that moment. You know right when it happens. Friday night special edition, Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Great to see you all. Our first official broadcast as a brand new partner to Twitch, which again, I have to say thank you to all of you who have made that possible, because it is a team effort. There is no I in team, although Kobe Bryant will remind you that there is an ME in that mofo. But it took all of us to make it happen, and I can't thank you enough for a niche product like a crazy baseball universe that we are all incredibly passionate about. That you help to help this middle-aged dude who's been doing this for 2 decades, found the right niche and the right way that he wanted to do it, and now had the opportunity to take that to the next level. So again, you all helped to make that happen. I thank you very much for your part in it. The show is far from over. It's just the first. It's the end of the first chapter, realistically, isn't it? So we've got more to do. We've got plenty more to do, because this is a perpetual universe. I want to kind of get it going. So yeah, as Ludwig says, yay baseball nerds. You guys rock. You know, absolutely. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk that a specific one game, very niche product channel with a little over 1,000 viewers and what, 35,000 views on it, that we get the illustrious checkmark.
Brilliant!
I'm overwhelmed with happiness in regards to it. It's a test of perseverance, and it's also a test of just putting something that, again, I take pride in my work, whether it's my real work or this endeavor, and I've done it for a long time, and it's just a lot of fun to do. We got plenty more fun to go from here. But man, was I hot, so I thank you for your patience. I was like, I gotta get out of the sweater that I've been wearing. It's warmer here today, thank goodness. So, breaking out the esports gear, repping my sim racing team. Shout out to Kenny Rodriguez, our former Yankees GM, but still our virtual player, Kenny Rodriguez, and my fellow friends over at SRT, who they like to pick on me that, you know, you kind of left us, you know, for your other love. Well, the other love has kind of turned out pretty darn good here, and we're just going to keep on doing it. But don't worry, you'll still be doing plenty of racing soon enough. In fact, maybe we'll have a little bit of silliness. You know, maybe we'll figure out some games on predicting how bad is LB at racing. You know, where do you think he'll finish? Maybe we'll start having some contests when we do that from time to time. But meanwhile, so what's been going on? So Brent says, what's the congratulations for? Brent, not knowing how familiar you are with Twitch, I was on Tuesday given the email that most of us that do this streaming thing are looking for, which is the invitation to be a partner. So what you will notice down below my name, there's a little blue check mark there now. That was not here the last time that you happened to be here. That means that I have received partnership status. Again, I want to thank those at Twitch who made that decision to make that happen. Again, I don't know if these are gambles or anything, but if anything's risk reward, I hope that the risk that they took rewards them just fine, because again, they're doing just fine. So, Ludwig asked the most important question. New emotes when? I'm already working on that. So, my daughter is working. She has 14 open slots for us to work on. And we're not too far away. And again, I don't say this for intent on trying to entice anyone to do anything. We are about 16 sub points away from unlocking another emote slot for us to be able to use. So excited. It's going to keep her busy. The first emotes that you are going to see, and I think are going, yes, child labor for the win. Yes, well, it's creating a portfolio for her college days is more what I'm doing. And she's getting paid for it. I assure you that I've already told her that I am putting a nice little chunk in her account for what she's doing. So she's already working on one right now. She's got the pause done, holding a sign with a scratched out K. So we're going to give you guys some extra emotes. We see plenty of strikeouts here, right? So we're going to see that come. And of course, it's going to be easy for her because all she can do is just flip it over and we'll have both the forward K and the reverse K. Those should be the first new emotes that she's drawing from scratch. I'm debating whether or not exactly the eMLB After Dark logo here, but I'm wondering if I should use the eMLB logo as one of the emotes as well too. I've thought about that, but some great ideas. Thank you to those of you who shared some ideas in the Discord, which, in case you're not in the Discord or you're just Discord averse, there is the Discord link so you can join us in the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas channel or the server so that you can keep up much deeper in the eMLB universe. If you're just here, thank you for that because you helped make this partnership possible for me. But at the same time, you're only getting about a quarter of the story. There's a lot more going on there. It'll be tomorrow morning, but some trades are going to be done tonight after stream. And tomorrow morning, I will write and report all about it. So that's where you get some good insight from all aboard. By the way, if you did not know, the most recent YouTube podcast from our friends at the eMLB Insider Podcast, Andrew Pays, Andrew Alexander, and Jared Rollins, Jordan Gage 28 had done their most recent episode for week 3. It was good stuff. I still have another 40 minutes left on watching it myself, but love the insight, love the way that they're doing it. And again, that is exclusive to YouTube. You can't find that here. So join us as well on the eMLB Baseball Universe, now available on YouTube. So our next quest, if you call it that, we're looking to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube as soon as possible so that we can personalize that alphabet soup URL that I just sent by. Can confirm Kabish is very responsive on Discord. We try. So we are at 73 subscribers on the Discord. We're hoping, hey, we got 73 viewers in here right now according to my viewer count. Again, thank you all for spending some of your Friday night here. There's plenty of other things I can think of that you'd normally want to do, but you're here. I thank you for that. And if you have not, please feel free to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the latest content. All these videos you're watching here, we will streamline them, edit them, and carry them over to YouTube so that you can catch up on anything that you miss. Yay, commercials mean something now. That's it. But at the same time, we're also, again, going to have that exclusive content there. One other announcement before we get into tonight's festivities. We are deciding, while this is our first official partnership stream, it is not the party. The party will be next Saturday. Saturday, March 26th. Hockey season will be done. The rehearsals are minimal. There's no dance recitals. I can focus on you guys. And we're going to do this streamathon style. Not one, not two. We're going to do 3 games. 3 games I'm going to be calling. I'm working on a few surprises as well, too. There'll be giveaways. There's also going to be a challenge. Anybody who wants to wait until then, greatly appreciate if you choose to. But any subs, any donations, any bits that are sent to me during that streamathon, $1 for each. I'll be specific about the bits and donations, but $1 of each sub is going to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute to help strike out cancer in kids. Those of you who have been around here for a while know last August we raised over $5,000 doing a charity weekend streamathon. Myself, Crazy Coach, Cody K, Anju Hayes, they all helped participate on that as streamers. We all combined to get over $5,000. That was before any of this partnership. And that was before we started to have the likes of the people that are kind enough to come stay with us here. Even if you're here for drops, we appreciate it. If you want to stay in the background, that's your choice. We welcome you to be here, but we hope you enjoy what you are listening to. It's not like, gee, shut up, dude. Hello, Kevin Curry. Welcome on in. So again, next Saturday, on the 26th, we're going to do a special triple header broadcast of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show in the eMLB universe. We're going to line up those games. So I've already challenged out my community. We're going to see if we can put those games together, line them up so that we're going to have a heck of a show to be able to offer you guys next Saturday. Looking forward to it. And again, any support to celebrate the brand new partnership will give us a great opportunity to be able to give back to the community, and I would love to do so by helping to further support the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute down in Boston. Screenshot posted in Discord with the purple check mark. Oh, did you? To show that it's officially legit? Aha, yes. There it is. Thank you. I am happy to see it. The check mark is secure and in place. Hopefully we'll never find an excuse to vamos. Let's get to some baseball, because that's why you guys are here. Let's look at the standings. So, again, if you're not in our Discord, then you don't know that we've already just know AMSR. No, I promise you. No ear looking here. The most AMSR you'll get is hearing my steering wheel in front of me, but I really don't fidget with it, nor am I racing right now, so that's much less likely. Oh, by the way, I might as well use this partnership opportunity to promote what I hope may be a future sponsorship. Sam Adams. They say it's always a great decision. Well, tonight I am having the Wicked Hazy IPA. I figured it'd be a wicked party, so why not have some Wicked Hazy IPA? And Jamie's out there saying, knew it, IPA. Oh, I roll. So tonight the commish is being fueled by Sam Adams Wicked Hazy IPA. 6.8% alcohol content for the IPA. I think why I like it, if you're here, you know I have the Lone Pine OJ IPA, which is just an orangey hoppy base. This one has the orange, mango, and pineapple base, so just a little smoother. But yeah, wicked pissa. Indeed, to put it mildly.
Watch your language, Sir Bud. We're on the air.
Great, Scott. You got me in trouble with Daffy. Rawr. See, some things don't change, and now Daffy's going to be even more paranoid because we're on the other side of the check mark now, apparently. So again, as we were saying, we are already halfway through this 4-day sim. We've done days 1 and 2 prior. If you're in the Discord, you already know the results as we have those broadcasted right as they take place. And thinking, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of IPA, but I found 2 I like. But I'm still more of an ale, a wheat ale guy, especially. Daffy, that's proper Bostonian. Good stuff, good stuff. So again, we're already halfway through this sim. We're going to watch the game of the night tonight on day 3, which is a Saturday. Day 4 will be simmed offline afterwards. So again, if you want to get a little more up to speed into the Discord, you should go. And especially if you are wanting to have a virtual player. Bottom line, if you're here and you happen to have a ball of yarn next to your name, you were gifted a sub. That was an invitation for you to create a virtual player. We are on May 24th. The draft pool will be announced on June 27th, so that's about 2 real-life weeks away. So if you want to be in this draft, we need to have all people front and center within the next 2 weeks so that we can get you into this particular draft pool and eligible to be selected by one of our 30 GMs. If you're still wondering what exactly is going on around here, I'm the commish, I'm the storyteller, I'm the beer drinker, and that's it. I don't run a team. I just tell the story, and I hope it's a story that you enjoy. But we have a full online league. We've got 30 GMs running their teams. We've got people who have created virtual players in this universe, and they are here to follow those along as well as support their favorite teams and hopefully just have a plain old good time, because that's why we do this. So let's look at the standings before we jump in tonight's game of the night. Red Sox continue to hold the lead here in their division, 3.5 games up. The Orioles had a bit of a burp here of late, but they have won their last 4, finding themselves just 1 game under 500 again. If you've been watching, they had a dreadful start. Very unlike them to be it. The Red Sox are kind of the aberration here. We didn't think they had the potential to be where they are. Again, we're still only in the 2nd week of the season, and we're approaching Memorial Day, which will be on our Sunday stream. Blue Jays, Yankees are in the distance from there. Over in the Central, the Tigers are starting to distance themselves. It's a question of whether or not it's a permanent distance. The 29-13, winning 8 of their last 10. And with both Cleveland and Minnesota playing under 500 ball here of recent, that's giving them a little bit of that lead. White Sox also have fallen off of late. Just 3 of their last 10 have been won. They are 1 game over 500 still, but definitely going in the wrong direction considering the strong start they had. Royals have been improving of late, so we're not ruling them out. They're just 3 games under 500. This division's going to be a hell of a lot of fun to watch for the rest of this season.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Apparently hell's a 4-letter word, so okay, Daff. Houston and Texas find themselves neck and neck here at this point. Astros winning 2 recently to come tied back with Texas. The world champion Angels are just 1.5 games back here, 4 games over 500. The Mariners and the Athletics trailing in the distance. Over in the National League East, our surprise of the season thus far, the Phillies, 2 games over 500, but leading the division. They have been falling back a little bit of late with the Nationals catching back up to them. Marlins still 1 game over 500 here coming to Memorial Day. That's impressive in itself. The Braves are 4 games under 500, and there's stories that they are thinking of trying to do a little bit more of a shakeup than what they have done thus far. We'll see what happens there. Mets were on a run of late. They've lost 2 recent, but they have won 7 of their last 10. So again, anything's possible in a division where the top team is only 2 games over 500 here. Over in the Central, though, that's the different story. The Cardinals are not only leading, they're trying to run away with it, and very early. 31-11 so far this season. 7 in a row, 9 of their last 10. They are now 9.5 games ahead of the Brewers. Brewers have won 2, but boy, did they take their lickings against the Cubs that we're going to be watching this evening. They lost the game 21-1 in the last sim. So thank you, sir. May I have another? And why don't I have that for a sound effect yet? That's probably because I'm got very little brain. So.
You idiot.
Pretty much. Cubs, again, we'll see them in a moment. They are more than 10 games back in the division, but don't count them out in the wild card. Just 2.5 back as they enter into this contest with a log jam. Super early to really stress out about it, that's for sure. Pirates are trying to make a push back as they are 7 of their last 10. They've won their last 2 as well. So the Pirates and the Reds are in 4th in the division. And out in the West, the Padres have been playing pretty steady ball. Diamondbacks have been starting to match their pace of late, but still find themselves 5.5 back. Rockies were leading this division, but just losing 8 of their last 10 and 4 in a row has definitely set them in the wrong direction as they are at 500 coming into tonight's featured game night. Giants, who you see, will be taking the field here shortly. They are 6 games under 500, 8.5 back in the division. Maybe the big surprise of the entire season is the fact that the Los Angeles Dodgers are 15-28. Just 1 win in their last 10 and have lost 4 in a row. For the team as it is stacked, that is a huge surprise. We'll see if that changes soon enough. Tonight's broadcast for the eMLB game of the night. Let's look at action around the league before we get started. We'll see what your favorite teams are doing this evening. Starting in an afternoon game in Minnesota. Minnesota will take on the Blue Jays, and that one, Bo Burrows has struggled through the season, 2-5 with a 6.2 ERA. Jose Barrios equally struggling. We'll see if he pitches better at home here, 1-4 with an ERA just north of 5. Again, 2.10 start at Letarge. The White Sox, again, trying to turn things around, will take on that semi-hot, they're lukewarm at this point, Kansas City Royals. Kyle Hendricks is getting the start. Hendricks not enjoying life as a new member of the Royals thus far, pitching-wise, 1-4 with an ERA north of 6. Evan Krasinski, the former Cardinal, will get the ball in this one. He's 2-3 with a 3.65 ERA. He will try to get the White Sox to their 10th win of this season at home. RN Jesus doesn't love the Dodgers. White Sox need that Carlos Correa boost. Maybe they do. In the Coliseum, battle of the worst teams in the American League, as the Yankees will take on the Athletics. Bracer Perez is 2-1 this season with a 5 ERA. Daniel Vilches has pitched pretty well for the Athletics, just not been given a lot of love offensively. He's 1-3 with an ERA of 2.81. 4:05 start from the Coliseum in Oakland. The Red Sox will take on the Indians tonight. Aaron Savale, who's 2-4 on the year, will take on Eduardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez pitching pretty decent this year, 3-2 with a 3.5 ERA. That's a 4:05 start at Fenway Park. Red Sox looking for their 15th win at home this year. The Tigers will take on the Rays. That's a promising one. Wilmer Fennelin's getting his first appearance on the year. I didn't check his last year's stats. He had 5 wins and 129 innings for the Tigers last year. Ryan Weathers scheduled to do battle against him tonight. ERA getting near 5. He'll try to keep it south of that. That's a 4:08 start, because we've got to give everyone else 3 minutes of a head start here, for the Tigers in that one. Astros will host the Rangers in the Battle of Texas in this one at 7:15 tonight. Michael Moore is on the hill for the Astros. Hans Kraus. Kraus with a 5.6 ERA, 2-2 record. Definitely not what you're thinking from him. Kraus will get the ball in this one as he tries to turn it around. Rangers are 1 game under 500 as they come into this one on the road. Now to the Angels, as the world champions will greet the Baltimore Orioles to Los Angeles. Riley Thompson getting the start as Matt McClendon, that top 3 pitcher. We thought that Jim Reed, Ethan Knight, Matt McClendon was going to make a very impressive 1-2-3 combination. Matt McClendon has stumbled through this entire season, gets sent down to AAA via option. Riley Thompson gets the start in his place. He'll be greeted by former 1.0 named Greg Briggs. Briggs has pitched pretty well so far in his short time as a major leaguer. Tonight, he comes in 2-1 with a 4.12 ERA. 10:05 start on that one out west. In the National League afternoon games, the Cardinals again are absolutely on a roll. They are 18-5 at home. They will greet the Arizona Diamondbacks into town, who have just won 7 of 20 games on the road this year. Trevor Bauer will try to wreck the undefeated season for Dakota Hudson. Bauer's 3-4 with a 5.17 ERA. Dakota Hudson, not the jinx, but he's on that Cy Young pace here right now. 5-0 with a 1.93 ERA. And then I can hear somewhere in the central of the U.S. that Andrew Pace is absolutely mad that I just had to say that. Okay, on we go. Philadelphia will take on the Braves at Citizens Bank Park. Ian Anderson on the hill for the Braves. Pretty good for him. 3-1 with a 2.55 ERA. Jameson Taillon will do battle with him. ERA is in 5.25. That one's a 3.05 start in Philly. The Pirates will take on the Rockies. Carter Stewart's looked fairly decent this year. 3-5 record doesn't tell you that, but the 3.25 ERA does tell you he's been consistent. Seth Lonsway's 2-0 for the Rocks this year. He'll get the start in that one. Mariners will take on the Reds in interleague action at the Great American Ballpark. The Mariner Mafia hoping to launch some balls in that launching pad. KZ Mize is 3-2 with a 1.48 ERA. Hunter Green opposes him. He's 1-6 with a 5.48 ERA, but he did win his most recent start. The Mets will take on the Brew Crew in City. Mitchell Stone is 3-1 with an ERA just south of 3. Take on Javier Felix, who's trying to keep it from not allowing one run every inning that he has pitched. He's 0-2 this season. 4-10 start at Citi Field. This is the game of the night. We'll get back to that in a second. On behind the slightly big partnered head of Kamish, you got the Nationals taking on the Marlins. Noah Murdoch getting the ball in that one for the Nats. He's 3-1 with a 2.19 ERA. Jake Willis will do battle against him. 4-4 with a 4.89 from South Beach tonight. Final game on the West Coast will be the Padres taking on the Dodgers. Freddie Peralta is 2-1 with a 2.54, so he's doing his part with his time with the Dodgers. That endurance question that was brought up during the Insider podcast seems to be a good conversation. Peralta cannot go deep into games, and it's costing him the W's. Jose Manuel Marte will try to continue to perplex Peralta's record. He's 3-2 with a 2.08 ERA. That is your matchups around the league. Let's get to the game of the night between the Cubs and the Giants. Let me remove myself from the equation. Bye. First things first, got a few tweaks to do unless any further change is requested by my GMs. Again, this is a fully managed game you will be watching live. This is the Cubs lineup. We're starting to tweak it around to where it's supposed to be. Just a couple of minor tweaks. Hey, I almost forgot my notes. There they are. Got Roberts, White at first, Herbeck at third, Ortiz is in center, Gregorius is the DH. Not Sanchez, it's Jesus Metler will be the second baseman, and Carson Kelly will be the catcher. Justice Sheffield gets the start in this one, the 29-year-old in his 7th season. Let's look at the bullpen so you can factor this into your betting process. Bets are now going to be open. Sadia 420, I believe we'll be keeping track of those. Too funny. I saw that text you just sent me, Scott. Thank you, sir. Oscar De La Cruz, 30-year-old Dominican, pitched 2 1/3 innings, throwing 32 pitches in yesterday's game. It was a 5-0 win against these Giants. This is game 2 of this series. Highly doubt that De La Cruz will be available as he's thrown 4 1/3 innings over the last 3 days. Did get a save back on the 21st against the Brewers. Ricky Devito comes into this one. In his last 6, he's gone 7 2/3 scoreless innings. Devito has been as consistent and as reliable as anybody in the majors here of late. For a guy who threw an ERA in the double digits in his short stints last year, that is impressive. We'll see if Devito can keep it going in tonight, as he should be available. Marcos Eusebio, 24-year-old Dominican in his 2nd season in the majors, pitching pretty decent, has 1 save to his credit. Last appearance, though, was a few nights ago. Inning and a third, 2 hits, 3 earned runs off of a home run. ERA up almost 1 full run just on that one. He'll want to turn that around as soon as possible. Mike Fontenevich. He's wanted to be called anything but his name after his last couple of appearances. Gave up a couple home runs and 5 runs, 3 earned to take his 3rd loss on the year against the Pirates back on the 17th. In his last 2 appearances, he has given up 12 runs. 6 were earned on 11 hits in 8 2/3 innings. Fontenevich looking to change his fortune tonight. Ian Hamilton. Last threw a couple nights ago, inning and a third, giving up 1 hit. Got 4 ground ball outs in the batters that he faced. ERA in the 1.76 range with 15 1/3 innings of work so far this year. Just 1 walk allowed by Hamilton, which has really been helpful. Again, kind of no surprise, he only allowed 2 walks in 34 innings last season. Zach Jackson, the 30-year-old from Oklahoma, last pitched on the 14th against the Padres. It was his first loss on the year as he gave up 1 run and 2 hits in an inning and 2/3. Did strike out 3, though. ERA is still a run lower than it was all of last year. Jackson should be ready to go as he has not pitched in 10 days. Finally, Craig Kimbrell. 555 career saves for the Vulture. Still like the Vulture better than Dirty Craig. Kimbrell, 3rd all-time in the major leagues in career saves for the 36-year-old from Alabama. He trails just Trevor Hoffman and Mariano Rivera. That is the Cubs setup for tonight. Onwards to the Giants we go. Jake, don't forget to send me a whisper. Dirty Craig sounds mustachy. I would agree. I missed something on the news. Oh, talking about Cincy guys? Anyway, onward we go. Just making sure the lineups are good. Calzone, Canzone. I said Calzone. Oh my God. Wilson, Bart. I shouldn't be hungry. I had Panera. I should be full. Ramos and Nixon. Okay, good. Everything is good there. Let's look at the bullpen for this evening for the Giants. Logan Chapman from South Carolina last appeared yesterday, 2 1/3 innings, allowing just a walk and a strikeout. ERA now down to 1.23. RJ Frere, au contraire, RJ Frere, the Canadian going an inning and a third yesterday in the 5-0 loss. Frere probably will get the night off. Hey, Chad. Thank God it is Friday. Thank God it's streaming Friday. Zhao Dao Gai from Taiwan. 2nd season for Gai. Still has not figured out how to get his ERA below 7. Does not officially have even 10 full innings in the majors yet. His last appearance was 4 days ago. 12 pitches, blew a save, gave up a hit. It was a homer. He gave up a walk, and he allowed 3 earned runs. He also hit a guy. Zhao Dao Gai has to figure out how to start getting outs, or else he will be back heading towards Taiwan soon enough. Wyatt Mills, on the other hand, has been fairly reliable. Last pitching on the 21st, allowed a couple hits in an inning and 2/3. ERA in the mid-1s coming into this one, and that whip stays consistently reliable, so the trend from last season continues for Mills. Patrick Sandoval, the lefty, he gave up 2 earned runs on a home run, an inning and a third against the Cubs in yesterday's 5-0 loss. Expected he may get the night off, but he did not throw an awful lot of pitches. He could still be available if called upon. Schultz! Andrew Schultz pulled a little bit of a Zhao Dao guy of recent. Every batter he faced got on. Then he gave up a home run after he met his 3. ERA went up 1 full run. Schultz will be looking to turn it around. He's still on pace to do far better than he has in any prior season in the majors. Grant Townsend. Townsend has 8 scoreless innings pitched over his last 4 contests. Didn't get a lot of time last season, but he has shown from past experience that he is a pretty capable reliever. He is part of the reason why this bullpen has been improving much more from previous seasons. Finally, Austin Adams. Adams last pitching a couple days ago did give up a run. It was a home run in an inning of work. It was not a save situation. Just 3 saves so far this year for Austin Adams. ERA still slightly creeping up. It's the whip and those walks that are always the worry with Austin Adams. Wind is blowing out to the left as you put your bets in. Factor that in, please and thank you. Here's the betting portion of the show. Here's what you do. If you are looking to get those balls of yarn, as Scott just showed you, the serial killer. Which cereal did you kill today, sir? I think it was Chex. Well, maybe I was just talking about myself. Someone missed by 1 second. Who? Oh, we almost got Fluffy out? Don't. Sorry, I didn't even notice. Otherwise, I would have boss battled. Here's the betting portion of the show. Here's what you do. I see some of you do it already, but if you are new to this brand new partnered show, let's tell you how it works. In the chat, don't be shy. Just put down who you think's going to win. Is it the Chicago Cubs or is it the San Francisco Giants? But here's what else you do. Include a number. That number you put down is how many runs you think the winning team will score. Golden Grams. No, I don't want one that's flashing. I've got a flashing logo instead. It's after dark, after all. Someone got partnered on Twitch? No. That never happens. No one gets partnered. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Here's what you do. In chat, write down who you think's going to win and how many runs the winning team will score. Look at all of you guys thinking that this is going to be a football game. Fair enough. Cubs did put up 21 recently. If you put that bet in between now and before the first inning is done and you get it right at the end of the game, you will win 75 balls of yarn. You can wait till the second inning if you want. That will only cost you 50 balls of yarn, though if you get it right, you will get 50. It costs you a little bit. Last chance to bet tonight is before the third out of the third inning. If you nail the right team, you'll get 25 balls of yarn, but please note, if you get it wrong, in any portion of the bidding window, it will cost you 25 balls of yarn. That number, though, you put down, it can't hurt you. It can only help you. So that especially is a good thing. When you nail the number, though, you are an automatic winner. Doesn't mean no matter what side you chose. Even though if you pick the wrong team, you still technically lose 25 balls of yarn, but you get 50 for nailing the number, so it makes you an automatic winner. You'll still end up plus 25. And of course, if you put the right team in and nail the number in this first inning, that's 125 balls of yarn to you. That's the most that you can win. If you don't know how many balls of yarn you've got, use the exclamation points command as you see in the chat. No, you can't have any of my balls of yarn. Somebody's gotta, until I get a sponsorship from some craft company, not Kraft Foods, by the way. Until that happens, somebody's gotta, restock the darn thing. For every 1,000 balls of yarn that you have, you can trade those in. And if you've never had a player in this universe, you'll be able to create one with it. If you've got a player, that boost will boost your player. They're all mini boosts, but it's your creation and you get to decide how to further improve your player. We're like Burger King that way. Have it your way. Thank you, Alex. Sincerely appreciate that. Again, if you weren't here before, next Saturday, the 26th, we will have a special partner celebration of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show, where we will broadcast not one, not two, but 3 games in a streamathon. We're going to do a triple header here on the FKN next Saturday, the 26th. All support on the channel that day. Subs, bits, donations. I know this much. I'll do the math later and be more specific, but I know that all subs, $1 for every sub, will go to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. It's the least I can do for all the kindness that you have shown me is to give back. Don't forget that mega boost. If you have up to 5,000 balls of yarn, for every 1,000 balls of yarn you get a 1. But if you do the 5,000 balls of yarn, you'll get an extra boost. You'll get 6 for the price of 5. Thank you, Danny. 6 for the price of 5 for getting for 5,000. Use exclamation mega in order to make that one happen. Here is your starting lineups for tonight's broadcast. I seem to take longer and longer with these. I got to work on that. Again, tonight's game is powered by Out of the Park Baseball 22. Would you have ever imagined a channel exclusive to Out of the Park gets partnered? For 19 real-life years, eMLB has used Out of the Park Baseball for one of its 4 different universes it has had in it. Tonight, Commish is fueled again by Sam Adams' Wicked Hazy IPA. Sam Adams, always a good decision. Also, what's always a good decision, Sam Adams choosing to sponsor this channel. But I digress. Can't say I ain't trying. And of course, you're watching this live on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, a Twitch partner. Dang it. Dang it, I say.
Brilliant!
Uh-oh. Alex is face palming. I'm waiting for the factual correction. Tonight, leading off for the Cubs, Tank Espelin, the 24-year-old number 76 prospect in the majors, has a 9-game on-base streak. He'll lead it off over at short. Daniel Cabrera has hit in 8 of his last 10 games, and 7 of those games have had 2 hits. Talk about a guy on a multi-hit streak. He'll be in right field, batting second. Jackie Roberts, the Speedy Roberts, just had a 5-game hit streak, and the number 17 prospect will be in left field, batting third in this one. Speaking of another, I think every single guy playing in this game. And why is Danny White still not having a proper Cubs gear? What is up with that? I'll fix that later, Jake. Danny White, the first baseman, hitting .250 in the month of May, 64 at-bats. Thank you, Mortar. White will be the clean-up hitter, batting fourth. Kent Herbeck Jr., the rookie and community creative player of Twins 34, Last 4 games he's played, 7 for 14, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. He'll be over at third, batting fifth. Max Ortiz is in center field tonight, 265 average in the month of May, so things are going in the right direction for the Puerto Rican. Switch hitter will bat sixth in center. Sir Didi Gregorius, the first of the venerable veterans on this young squad, the 14-year veteran from the Netherlands, has 5 hits back on the 20th against Milwaukee, including a home run and 5 RBI. The DH in tonight's game. Again, National League adopted the universal DH rule. That's what my GMs voted on. They made the decision, universal DH in effect for the National League. Sir Didi will be the man batting 7th. Jesus Metler, the second baseman from Cuba, has hits in 7 of his last 9. He'll be at second base batting 8th. Carson Kelly has been improving at the plate, hitting .245 this month. Still throwing out 31% of his runners this season. Kelly will bat 9th and the catcher. Justice Sheffield, the 7-year veteran, his last start against Pittsburgh went 6 innings, giving up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, didn't walk anyone and struck out 3. Pitched well enough to get the victory, but got the no decision in the end. He'll look for win number 6 tonight against the Giants. For the Giants, community-created player Jean Carini, the Venezuelan 26-year-old, is hitting .333 in the month of May. He will lead off over at third base tonight. Michael Sean Kane, community-created player of Sean Paxlayer, MSK in the number 2 spot tonight over at first. In his last 7 games, he's gone 9 for 25 with 2 homers and 3 RBI. Not getting a lot of RBI, but he has scored 6 times during that span. Shamar Tennessee, the Texan, despite the name, 25-year-old, has hits in 4 of his last 5, but hitting just .224 in the month of May, so he has cooled off. He will be the number 3 hitter and your DH tonight. Bo Bichette has finally found his groove. He's got a 5-game hit streak. He's also stolen his last 10 bases successfully, sitting on 99 for his career. The 27-year-old is your cleanup hitter over at second tonight. Dominic Canzone, the rookie from Ohio, has multiple hits in 3 of his last 5 games, including a home run and 6 RBI. The left fielder batting 5th in tonight's game. Fred Wilson is your right fielder tonight. The rookie had his 3rd triple of his career back on the 22nd against the Padres. Still looking for his first homer. He'll bat 6th in right field. Joey Bart, the catcher from Georgia, 5-game hit streak, 19-game on-base streak. Not setting the world on fire with the bat, but he is starting to be more consistent from the bottom of the lineup. He'll bat 7th as the catcher. Heliot Ramos is in for Dan King, who's still nursing a minor injury. King, understand, is a possible later game replacement, especially for his bat. Ramos is the center fielder, though, hitting .310 in the month of May, albeit 29 at-bats. The Puerto Rican is batting 8th. Aaron Nixon has hated everything about the box this season. He's got 1 hit in his last 24 at-bats through the entire month of May. That's an .042 clip, by the way. With 11 strikeouts, he has fallen far from the .328 average that he had hit in limited play a couple seasons ago. Thank God the glove is still there for Aaron, though. Jeremy Hoxie, the 25-year-old, has had a great May. 3 starts, he's 1-0 with a 0.96 ERA in 18 2/3 innings. 3-2 on the season. This will be his first career appearance against the Cubs. Hoxie will get the start against Justice Sheffield. That is your matchups. Continue to put your bets in as I come back front and center. I know it's Jake because Jake is here. So, yeah, bully. Let's get on over to our game in Pack. Oh, I was going to say Pack Bell, but I was like, whoops, hasn't been called that for an eternity. Over to Oracle Park. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas Show, the first partner edition of the FKN, as we get ready to call a game here from Oracle Park between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Before we start this one, let's look at our defensive alignment for the Giants before we get her going. Out in left field, Dominic Canzone. Center fielder, Heliot Ramos. And over and right is Freddie Wilson. Let me work on the view here so we can see Freddie a little better. Default? Yeah, that's not great, but we'll see him a little better here. Third base, we'll have Jean Carini. Oh, you know what's missing? Remove that for a sec. Put the weather, because the weather decides when it wants to show and not shows. I'd love it if OOTP would stop fighting with me on the widgets, though. That's my one complaint, because the widgets decide if they want to work or not here. Jean Carini is over at third. Aaron Nixon is your shortstop. Bo Bichette is at second. And Michael Shawkane over at first. Behind the eMLB After Dark logo is Joey Bart. And for reference to our GMs, on a 1 to 20 scale, Joey Bart's rating is a 15. So you have that. On the hill tonight is Jeremy Hoxie, the 25-year-old from Muncie, Indiana. Ninth appearance for Hoxie. He's 3-2 with a 2.68 ERA. 47 innings of work thus far for him. He's given up 38 hits. 14 earned runs. 5 have been by homer. He has walked 18 and struck out 34. He'll throw 4 pitches. Hello. Danny doing it, and again, apparently my gifting sub has been broken. The bonnets are apparently missing, or someone stole all the bonnets, because I can't get the alert to work properly again. What is up with that? Well, we're not going to worry about it. Well, that one works. That alert works just fine. Danny, thank you very much for the now 5 gifted subs. That's 6 coming from Danny. As Jedi cats were flying all throughout the chat, though, at least.
Does not wear a bonnet.
Okay. So that worked just fine. I'm so confused. Why does it work once and then it doesn't work another time? Who knows? Aiden, thank you for that gifted sub. So there's the bonnets. See, you know, all I had to do was just mention it. Apparently, that's all I had to do. But again, thank you very much, Skep. Thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate it. Hoxie again, 4-pitch pitcher. Throws the fastball in the upper 90s. Once in a while, we'll touch 100 to it. I might have set it to alternative. I'll have to check on that. Also throws the splitter, the changeup, and he'll throw the slider, although it is definitely not even considered an average pitch. He was drafted 2021 first, or he was a supplemental first-round pick. He was the 39th overall out of Oregon State, again, back in 2021. Hey, Chad got one. Good deal. Perhaps occasionally Evil has decided to wear a bonnet. Maybe you're right after all. Maybe they have. Bonnets in the chat. By the way, don't forget, if you haven't hit it yet, please click that link and subscribe to the eMLB Baseball Universe, where all these broadcasts are carried over. And, of course, the exclusive content, the eMLB Insider Podcast, exclusive to YouTube. Hit that follow or the subscribe button at YouTube. We got to get used to saying the subscribe button. Still at 73. We're trying to get to 100 there. That's our next big goal we're trying to do. Hi, Brent. We're ready to go. Finally. The GMs who've been patient. Thank you. Onward we go with Tank Espelin getting into the box. The 24-year-old shortstop from Glendora, California, enters into the game hitting .256 on the year, 1 home run and 12 runs batted in. Again, he comes in with a 9-game on-base streak into this one. If for any reason you've never been here before, here's how it works. When you see me look right, I'm just seeing what my GMs are asking me to do. In chat, Twins34. Jake Randolph, I hope I got the right Jake. Sorry if I did not. Jake is our Chicago Cubs GM tonight. Mike Kilkenny, known as Sean Paxler, is your San Francisco GM in this one. They are fully managing this game. The only thing they don't do is when it's pitch by, when there's no one on base, we go right to the result. Now they can say pitch around, pitch to contact, pitch to batter, pull a Cody Koshin, visit the mound, blah, blah, blah. But only when runners are on base will we go pitch by pitch so we can tell the story deeper. With that said, instructions are good. Let's get this game going. Friday night action. First ever partnered ball game called here on Twitch by the FKN. Cheers, everybody. It's a Twitch partner cheers edition. It'll be the first pitch Espelin sees. He's going to hit it out into the gap in left center field, and that's going to be trouble as Ramos has to chase after it. He is going to head for third. Espelin on his way. Head first slide. Save. We're going to start this one off. Triples Alley is the other way, Tank, but Tank's like, ha! Flying in with a triple to start us off. All right, who's putting a 21 bet out?
We would be honored if you would join us.
Mudchook! Mudchook! I like the name. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Thank you for helping to expand the litter box. Tank Espelin's second triple on the season.
Does not wear a bonnet.
Hey, Brent. Thank you. I appreciate that. And again, especially Brent, I hope that you will send in, because I had emailed you the instructions that I needed for you to create your player, since you say you don't have Discord access. So please make sure you fill that out, especially with doing that gifted sub, which, thank you. I appreciate you doing that. That entitles you to a boost on your player. Boosts are not big, but it helps you further develop your player. Thank you once again. Daniel Cabrera comes into the box. The number 2 hitter for the day from River Ridge, Louisiana, enters into play, hitting .263 this year, 5 home runs and 19 RBI. In his last 10 games, he's had 8 hits in those 10. He's had hits in 8 of 10, and in 7 of those games, he's had 2 hits. So he has been a hitting machine of late. You just gifted, if that's what you mean. First pitch. That one is taken at the knees, called strike. I see you guys got a hype train started. That's still the one thing I wish Twitch would change, to give us the ability to be able to, hello! More Jedi Cats! Thank you, Charles. I know I'm talking, I have once in a while mixed up Charles and Aiden. But this time I did see that that was Charles. And my darn pen died in the middle of it. Wow, you guys are already murdered the pen.
Great horny toads!
Oh my god. And now Danny just drops 10 more. You guys are insane. I mean, thank you. The hype train is complete. Yep. Hype indeed. My goodness. Jandy to the moon, to put it mildly. Thank you again, Danny.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Sean Paxler as well, too. Again, thank you to all of you. You are all so kind. Again, every... Yes, you did gift 1 sub, Brent, if that helps you. 0-1 pitch. Watches that one all the way. That one was an off-speed pitch in there. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Cabrera was a Rule 5 draft pick the prior season. Selected by the Cubs from the Tampa Bay Rays. You hit 898. Oh, you didn't mean to do 800. You watch, you're going to lose that one, right? Thank you, Jake.
Let's go Cubs.
The 0-2 from Hoxie. Goes and chases that one. That one is into right field. Coming in as Wilson makes the catch. Here comes the play at the plate. Not in time. Safe. Take Espelin will get in just in front. Thought that might have been a little risky. Big time swing out of the zone from Daniel Cabrera, but he was able to get wood on it, get it far enough. Fred Wilson tried to make a hard throw in towards the plate. Joey Bart could not get the tag on in time, as Tank Espelin will score. It's a 1-0 ball game here. Sack fly for Cabrera. RBI number 20 on the season for him. First pitch to Jackie Roberts, grounded over to second. That is Bo Bichette over there. He'll throw to first, and he will get the California native Roberts for the first out. Danny White, put on a different jersey, buddy. I'll get that fixed. I'm making a note on that. 2 outs now for Danny White, the 22-year-old from Bedford, Indiana. Checks into play, hitting .214 this season. 9 home runs and 26 runs batted in for the number 24 overall prospect in eMLB. Tim saw his life flash before his eyes with that oopsie. But it paid off for you. First pitch from Hoxie. It's going to be swung on and popped up. Shallow left field. Juan Carini going back. He will make the catch. And that will retire the side. I keep saying Juan, but I got to remind myself it's Jean Carini. He can be called Juan, but he prefers Jean. Jean makes the catch. Side is retired. Half inning in the books. A sack fly is the difference in this game. 1-0 Cubs. Here come the Giants. Bottom of the first, we go here from Oracle Park. Game of the night, the first Twitch partner edition of Game of the Night. That'll get us to the Cubs defensive lineup for tonight. Let's look at it from the outfield coming in. Jackie Roberts will be out in left. Max Ortiz is your center fielder. Daniel Cabrera will be over in right. Kent Herbeck is your third baseman. Tank Espelin is over at short. Jesus Metler is at second. And Danny White will be at first. Carson Kelly is behind the eMLB logo. And he on a 1 to 20 scale.
Right horny toads!
My goodness. Danny, stop. What are you doing? Again, thank you, but yikes. Danny's like, shocking me with Yosemite Sam here. Indeed. Couldn't let the train... Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Well, now we're at level 5. So, thank you again. I appreciate it. Where was I? Danny White's over at first. Jesus Metler, Carson Kelly behind the eMLB logo. Has an 11 rating on a 1 to 20 for... Sean Paxley to keep in mind.
Honored if you would join us.
And as we say thank you to Rockaway Joe for hitting the follow button. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. On the mound, level 3 hype train emote locked in place. Thank you guys. Level 5, wow, amazing. 29-year-old Justice Sheffield from Tullahoma, Tennessee gets on the hill. It's his 9th appearance on the year. Good year for him. 5-2 with a 3.43 ERA. 42 innings of work, giving up 36 hits, 16 earned runs, 5 have been homers. He's walked 11, struck out 24. Throws 3 pitches predominantly. Throws the fastball in the low to mid-90s, the slider, and the changeup. Was drafted by the Yankees back in 2016. No, he was drafted by the Indians, I'm sorry, back in 2014. He was a 31st overall pick out of Tullahoma High School then, but traded to the Yankees a couple seasons later for Andrew Miller. Jean Carini, community created player of Jean Carini, the Venezuelan. Know him from my iRacing. Again, shout out to my SRT boys. as they are getting ready for the 12 hours at Sebring. Unfortunately, I have not committed to it. Carini enters play hitting .290 this year. 3 home runs and 21 runs batted in. He has been filling in predominantly over at playing short, but tonight he is over third. That's the Winter League, Uni? Thanks. Couldn't remember what that was. 3-2 pitch coming from Sheffield. Slaps it over to second. It's a hard one. Hopper to Jesus Metler. He'll throw it over to first to retire Carini for the first out. With 1 out now comes another community created player. This one is Michael Sean Kane, back in after injury. Was injured running the bases. Comes back in. Hey, ran in an even 4,000, Danny. Michael Sean Kane, 308 average on the year. 6 home runs and 12 runs batted in for the 20-year-old from Tenafly, New Jersey. First pitch to Kane. Swings and pops it up as he climbed the ladder and got to chase it. Tank Espelin comes into the infield grass, pulls it in, and makes the catch for the second out. Start the race and finish the race yourself. Have the kids drive the middle part of it. Maybe. That could be scary, though. Shamar Tennessee, the DH this evening. Comes in the 25-year-old from Arlington, Texas. Enters play hitting .309 with 2 home runs and 14 runs batted in. Coach J.A. Moore, thank you for hitting the follow. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. And glad you got a gifted ball of yarn, a gifted sub. If you got a gifted sub and you don't know what exactly to do with it, first thing we'll say is we welcome you to join us in the Discord, because you've been invited with that gifted sub to create a virtual player in this perpetual universe we run. Go Cubbies, says DVC. So join us in our Discord. That's the best place for you to get much deeper into this story and know what we're trying to accomplish for our entertainment here. Tennessee, 2 outs now, the batter. The 1-1 pitch from Sheffield. Well struck into center field, going back. Ho, Max Ortiz, what you got out there? I know what you got. You got an awful lot of sexiness. Beautiful play from Max Ortiz. We've got a sexy sax emote coming in the near future for that sexy play of the day. 1A in the books. Max Ortiz showing us in style how to get to the second. No score. And I don't know if anybody clipped that play, but that's the type of stuff I'd love you to clip when you see some good stuff out there. So that's what we will carry over to our YouTube channel, which survey says we're still at 73 subscribers. Darn it. We'll get there. Kent Herbeck will start off this second inning, followed by Max Ortiz and Didi Gregorius. I just said there was no score. It's 1-0. Don't mind the commish. I got overexcited. Am I wearing a Giants-colored T-shirt tonight? No, it's my Speedworks Racing team. That's just our team colors. No support of the Giants whatsoever. Kent Herbeck will start us off, the Minneapolis, Minnesota native. There is nothing screwy going on around here. What are you talking about?
There's something screwy around here.
Who asked you? Herbeck, 286 average this season. 7 home runs and 27 runs batted in. To those of you we were just talking about joining us in the Discord to create a virtual player, here's one. Kent Herbeck, community created player of his GM, Twins 34. First pitch from Hoxie. Lifted in towards right center field, towards Triples Alley, but plenty of room for Heliot Ramos to pull it in. Makes the play for the out. A lot of first pitch swinging coming from the Cubs here early on. Max Ortiz will enter into the box. Ortiz, the Puerto Rican, 21-year-old, enters play, hitting .205 this year with 3 home runs and 15 runs batted in. Yeah, by the way, in case you came in late or don't know what Sadie is just saying, you can bet in this game, and all your betting is to win balls of yarn. No real money or any of that. I know we talk bets, but it's just to earn balls of yarn, which are the currency of this channel. It is the lifeblood of this baseball universe. For every 1,000 balls of yarn you possess, you can trade them in and get a boost. So if you've created a player, that lets you work on improving that player, so it improves their chances to have a better career. Max Ortiz again hitting 265 with a couple home runs in this month of May, so he's heading in the right direction. 0-1 pitch from Hoxie. Fisted right back up the middle. Well played in the shift is Aaron Nixon, and from behind second base, he'll throw to first in time to retire Ortiz. Nice play there from Nixon. The offensive struggles continue for Nixon, but the defense does not. 2 outs now. In comes the Netherlands. The Dutchman, Sir Didi Gregorius. Thank you, Sharpie. I appreciate it. Sir Didi, 35 years old, 228 career home runs, enters play tonight hitting .281 with 4 home runs, 23 runs batted in. Again, he had 5 hits 4 days ago against the Brewers when they won 21-1. 5 hits, including a home run and 5 RBI in that one. 2-0 pitch. Rounded down to first. Well played. One hopper from Michael Sean Kane, who gets it. Steps on the bag himself. It'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Jeremy Hoxie. Top of the second is done. Let's go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Cubs here on the eMLB game of the night. Justice Sheffield ready for his second inning of work. He will start with the 4, 5, 6 hitters here. Don't forget, again, you can bet on this game, this second inning. If you pick the right team that wins at the end, you win 50 balls of yarn. And if you nail the number meaning how many runs the winning team will score, an extra bonus, 50 balls of yarn. Bo Bichette starts off our second inning. The Tierra Verde, Florida native enters play hitting .259. 7 home runs and 23 runs batted in. University of Richmond is the alma mater of up-and-coming community player Ed Brown. Yes, Eddie's putting in the work. The GMs have taken notice. O2 pitch to Bichette. Into right. That one's not going to make it towards the wall. Daniel Cabrera is there. Makes the catch about 6 feet in front of the warning track for the first out. 1 out now, and in comes the rookie from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, Dominic Canzone. Canzone, in his last 5 games, is hitting 3 of them, and all 3 of those games were multi-hit games, so he is feeling it of late. .281 average entering play in this one. 7 home runs and 24 runs batted in. Oh, that's not working. That's why. 1-0 pitch. That slap towards Triple's alley. That's going to be trouble as that gets down. Running for second is Canzone. He's going to head in there and get in with a 1-out double. Canzone will get into second. 6th double on the season for him. Got a runner in scoring position for the Giants on their first hit of the day. That'll put Freddie Wilson into the box. 22-year-old from Martin, South Dakota. He's hit very impressive in his rookie season. .336 average entering play. No home runs, 11 RBI. First pitch comes up and in with the fastball. Misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Instructions in. 1-0 pitch is grounded right back to the mound. Sheffield looks towards third. No chance there. Throws to first to get the second out. They will retire the batter Wilson as Canzone will scoot over to third. 2 outs now. In comes the catcher Joey Bart. Bart, now 28 years old, from Buford, Georgia, enters play hitting .233 on the season with 3 home runs and 21 runs batted in. 1 for 4 in his career against Justice Sheffield. First pitch is taken all the way, strike 1. Bart enters play with a 5-game hit streak, but even more impressive is he has been on base for 19 consecutive games to this point. Oh, 1 is just outside with the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, Josh. One delivery, swung on and kind of jammed him on the inner half, lifts it towards right field. Danny White will go back, pull it in, and that will retire the side. Giants will leave a runner at third. 2 innings are done here on the eMLB game of the night. It's 1-0 Cubbies. What up, Gangster Sauce? Top of the third, we go. 8-9-1 hitters are due up for the Cubbies against Jeremy Hoxie. Jesus Metler will start us off. The Cuban, 25-year-old, enters play hitting .232. 5 home runs and 14 runs batted in. He's a second-year rookie out of Cuba. 2-1 from Hoxie. Slap to second. Diving stop over there by Bichette. Beautiful throw over to first. Another pretty good play there. I don't think it's as sexy as Max's Ortiz's, so we'll still call that the sexy play of the day. 1 out now. The catcher, Carson Kelly, comes into the box. Kelly, the native Chicagoan. You missed your song. Yep. The native Chicagoan enters play. .220 average, with .215 average, now. 1 home run and 10 RBI. Kelly is hitting .245 in the month of May so far. The 2-1 towards first. Easy coverage there for Michael Sean Kane. He'll go towards the bag himself. He kicks the bag to retire Kelly for the second out. 2 outs now. That'll get Tank Espelin in. Espelin got on base with a triple to start this game. He scored on the sac fly from Daniel Cabrera. Boss battle. Can we get enough to wake Fluffy up? That's the goal. The 1-0. That's right up the middle and through for a base hit. Tank Espelin showing he's got the moves going tonight. Has extended his hitting streak to 10. You know why Fluffy sleeps a lot? Remember in Harry Potter, music keeps him asleep. The beautiful sounds of Harris Heller's stream beats just seem to keep Fluffy asleep very often. Espelin is aboard this time with a single. That'll put Daniel Cabrera in. Cabrera had the sac fly earlier on. Hi, Cody. I see your San Francisco 6 bet. I think Sadier probably sees it as well. First pitch catches the outside corner. Strike one. Oh, one delivery from Hoxie. That's an off-speed pitch. Catches the same location. No balls, 2 strikes. Thank you, Cody. I'm very happy to have it. Yes. Saturday night, that's all right for fighting. Yeah. So says Elton John. 0-2 delivery. Runner goes. That one swung on and fouled straight back. We're going to do it again. No balls, 2 strike. Espelin was off on the pitch. Getting close there, Mr. Serial Killer. Keep working her. Oh, 2. Runner goes again. Swung on. Just got a piece of that one. It's going to be out of play. Looks like another hit and run opportunity. Tattooed on my right arm. Don't ask. The 0-2 again. Runner goes again. This one will get towards center field. Ramos ranges to his left. Plenty of room. Will make the catch, and that will retire this side. They'll get a hit, but they'll leave a runner. And 2.5 innings are done. Now let's go to the bottom of the third. Last chance for you to bet in tonight's game. It's 1-0 Cubbies. Again, this is your last chance to bet in tonight's game. If you do not bet before the third out of this inning, your bets are done. By the way, before I forget, one more programming note for you to be aware of in this one. For Sunday, normally Coffee with the Commish. There's a pretty good chance my son's team will not make the playoffs because they had 2 tough games. Right now, I'm planning to do my show at 7 o'clock Sunday night, and I may just leave it there now because of this, regardless. So I've moved it because if they make Sunday, they would be playing during the time I normally broadcast on Coffee with the Commish. So right now, I'm planning a 7 o'clock Sunday night stream in place of my 10 o'clock due to my son's game. Coffee at nighttime works too. Yeah, it does. Alrighty, bottom of the third, we go. Heliot Ramos will start us off. Aaron Nixon and Jean Carini will be due up after. Ramos starts us off, the 25-year-old from Puerto Rico. Just add some Baileys indeed. Plenty. I got to go buy some more Baileys, to be honest with you. Ramos, 275 average with 2 home runs and 9 runs batted in. Brent, what Sadie you're saying, you put a number 2 down, and I don't think he knew what you meant. So if you were putting a bet in on who's going to win and how many runs the winning team's going to score, that's what he is looking for from you. Oh, got to turn off pitch by pitch, too. 2-2 pitch to Ramos. Lined into right. That one will drop in front of Cabrera for a base hit. Ramos goes with the pitch on the slider and deposits it into right field. Thank you, Brent. Appreciate you joining us in on the bets. Last chance to do bets are in this inning. Ramos is on first. Aaron Nixon is your batter. What a tough month of May he has had. 1 hit and 24 at-bats. Enters play hitting 118 on the season with just 1 run batted in for the third-year native. The third-year veteran from Mission, Texas, 23-year-old. First First pitch, Sheffield actually goes to check on Ramos, who gets back in safely. For Ramos, has not attempted a stolen base yet this year. Did steal 22, was caught 15 times last season. Danny White keeping Ramos close. Sheffield gets to the set, looks towards first. The pitch. Swing, fouls that one off. 0-1 count. Nixon was a first-round draft pick by the Giants back in 2017 out of Leadership Christian Academy in Puerto Rico. Excuse me. That's Ramos. Silly commish. Silly commish. Nixon was drafted in 2020 by the Giants. 3rd overall draft pick in the first round. He was drafted out of McAllen High School. That's better. The 0-1. Coming up inside with the slider. 1 ball, 1 strike. One delivery. They'll check the runner over at first. He's back in safely. 1 ball, 1 strike. You're leading. It's right there. You're up 9-6. 1-1 pitch. Swing. Big swing and a miss at the off speed away. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Aaron Nixon. Continues to look very awkward at the plate here these days. The 1-2. Can't get into chase on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. During this cold spell of Nixon, he has 11 strikeouts during this time. The 2-2. Slap towards first, over to second for 1. No, that one's going to get away. What's the problem, though? The throw's off target. It says it goes into the outfield, but it doesn't. Danny White will get the error there. The whoopsie. No! Everybody's safe. Ramos stays at second. Another at-bat for Aaron Nixon. He does not get a hit. But he is on first. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Giaccherini is your batter. 0 for 1. First pitch. That one was going to be outside. Ball 1. You know what that's just proof of, Chad? That life imitates art. The 1-0 from Sheffield. Checks the swing. Appeal down to first. He holds up in time. It's a 2 ball, no strike count. Unfortunately, I don't do lottery numbers. The 2-0. Maybe. That was weird. I know I hit the, I know I hit what you had requested. Maybe it wasn't on? Maybe that's what was happening. So I was like, why isn't this advancing? So that's probably it. Maybe I couldn't get the throw over to first for you to check on Nixon, as you had requested. It ends up being another error, second straight error. That one was by White again, right? I got thrown off. 2 errors in a row from Danny White here are really not good. Bases are now loaded here for the Giants, and this is not good. Michael Sean Kane comes into the box with bases loaded. He's 0 for 3 this year. First pitch from Sheffield. Yeah! Don't mind me. You don't come here to watch me dance, that's for sure. 0-1 count to MSK. Oh, 1 delivery, goes after that one, very aggressive, bounces it foul, quickly behind, no balls, 2 strikes. Again, bases full of Giants here, nobody out, bottom of the 3rd. Still your last chance to bet in this ball game. The 0-2. Into right. This one's slicing. And it's going to land in the seats, just near the wall. Wind is blowing out to left, but he put a lot of English on that one as he tried to go down the line with it. Get a full dance video. Ugh, I don't know about that. By the way, Danny, I just noticed, and I want to thank all of you who've been kind enough to gifts tonight, but I just noticed that we're over the next threshold. I'll have to look in my, behind the scenes later, but I know I had to get to 1 count, and I'm over it now, so that unlocks another remote. So poor Rocky draws when I tell her another remote slot was open. She might even drop a WTF and say the actual thing. That'd be like must-watch TV, too, to be honest with you. The 0-2 again. Grounded to first. White again. This one to second. This time it's actually played. Almost went for a hat trick in a row of errors for White, but this time he'll get the runner at second. Ramos will score on the play. This game is tied. That is a RBI for Michael Sean Kane despite no hit. That is his 13th RBI on the year. We got 1 out now. Runners at first and third. Shamar Tennessee will be your batter. Tennessee 0 for 1 tonight. I have more beer. Yay. Hold on. Hold on. You see my happy smile? Yay. All right. I'm done. I had you at beer, huh? This particular glass is apparently a little smaller than my other mug. First pitch, big swing as he will go right through that one. No balls, 1 strike. You're watching your son's Little League final on Facebook. That's a bummer you can't be there, though. I'm channeling my inner Harry Carey. Hey! Check out the kid in the sombrero! I ain't singing no 7th inning stretches, though, that's for sure. Although maybe I might if I was doing Chevy Chase. 0-1. Comes too far in with the off speed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, Jay Coon. 1-1 to Tennessee. Comes down the line towards third. They're going to have to hurry over to first. Good throw coming over from Herbeck, who had to hurry, but not in time. Shamar Tennessee will get in there with the infield single. Aaron Nixon scores on that one. Giants will take a 2-0 lead. Both of those runs are unearned, charged to Justice Sheffield. Shamar Tennessee, who's not known for his speed, shows you the distance Herbeck had to chase after that one. That is the 15th RBI on the year for Tennessee now. We've still got 1 out. Runners at first and second. Bo Bichette is your batter. He's 0 for 1. Ryan Dempster does a great Harry. Shift is on. Metler playing right behind the bag, trying to keep Kane close. The first pitch coming into Bichette's going to be inside, ball one. They're going to do a quick check over at second as Kane was just close to getting picked off there. He was leaning a little bit. Gets back in safely, though. Count is 1-0. The 1-0. That one will be a slider missing low, ball 2. I know another emote that we have to make, and it can only be used when she comes to visit. Are you doing the quick show?
I am just saying hi.
Oh, well, then come up front and say hi. I know you can't be seen, so it's the Kokamish. Hello. The Kokamish. Heart, everybody. As everyone says, Kokamish. We'll have to make a special emote that's just for you now that we have partners and we have all these extra ones. And we have yet another emote. Poor Rocky Draws is going to be like, ah! Count is 2 balls, no strikes to Bo Bichette here. The 2-0 is going to miss low, ball 3. Kokamish was downstairs playing Minecraft with family earlier. But I know the fam is pretty gassed. It was a usual school day for most, but also my son had the 2 hockey games today. Was not pretty, but he played really good in the second one. Even though they lost 4-0, he really played well to keep him in it. The other team, we only had 6 shots on net, and they were near 30 shots on my son, and he only let 4 in the last one. The last 2, he couldn't have done anything about it. She should be allowed to create her own emote. That means we're going to have a Unicorn Princess Kitty emote. That's what that means, Cito. Yeah, you can't win on 6 shots. 3-0. Checks the swing, appeal down to first. No, they say Bo Bichette will take the walk on 4 straight pitches.
Just a bit outside.
Just the first walk on the day issued by Justice Sheffield, but it's going to load the bases again as this has been a long one due to the 2 errors. Dominic Canzone will be your batter. He is 1 for 1 today. Yeah, they really struggled. A lot of in the zone, on their heels, chasing after the puck. Teams were very good. This is tournament play, and believe it or not, my son's team is 11U. Even though he just turned 12, and the kids are aging into 12, but they're allowed to play the 11U based on their age. They're playing in a tournament that's for 12U, which means that some of these kids that they're facing are 13 now. And that year for boys is a noticeable difference. The goalies. My son isn't even 5 feet yet. The goalie for the other team is a full head taller than my son is. That's a difference. So they play in this 12U tournament again next year. As far as I'm concerned, they're playing with that disadvantage. So next year, they play in this again, they're going to be the right age. And their skills will just be better. So the dominance that they had in their league play will carry over to these tournaments where they're technically playing at a disadvantage. All right. Sorry. I went off on a rant there. Let's visit the mound. I'm perfectly fine. Let me pitch. Meanwhile, as you approach, I'm pretty sure he's looking in Danny White's direction and... all the moms, cover their sons' ears during that one. Want that as a sound clip? Place your bets. Place your bets. I should do that, huh? First pitch to Canzone is grounded back to Sheffield. He'll throw to home for 1, over to first. Not in time. They almost get the 1-2-3 double play. They will get the lead runner, no advance. Bases are still loaded. Fred Wilson will be the batter. Wilson is 0 for 1. 0 for 1 with an RBI in bases loaded situations. You say it loud enough here during our streams. Yep. First pitch to Wilson goes right after it. Swung on and he swung on and missed. No balls, 1 strike. Again, Wilson looking for his first career home run in the majors. Wouldn't it be interesting if it happened to be right here? Oh, 1 delivery. He is going to miss low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Boss battle. Jump on in. 2-1 pitch. Misses low, ball 3. No place to put Wilson here. Shamar, Tennessee is at third. Bo Bichette is at second. Dominic Canzone is at first. 2 runs in for the Giants here. The 3-1. Into right field for a base hit. Mike, what do you do here? Bo Bichette, do you want him to round third and try to score? The ball is very shallow. Bichette is a fast runner. Daniel Cabrera has a great arm. What do you do? Send him, he says. Here's the play at the plate. Not in time. Save. 2-run single for Freddie Wilson. Giants will double up that lead. It's 4-1. The errors are struggling. Not 1 run has been charged to Justice Sheffield yet due to the 2 errors from Danny White. 2 outs now. Joey Bart is your batter. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, swung on, foul down the left side. Nope, still Hong Kong Phooey. Oh, 1 delivery, swings and fouls that straight back, scares a few people as that hits the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Checks the swing. No, he did not go, says the first base umpire. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. In the dirt. Good block by Carson Kelly to make sure no one advances. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 4-1 lead here. Bottom of the 3rd. The 2-2. Swings and fouls that left side. That'll land on the screen. Count will remain 2-2. The 2-2 again. This one's going to miss outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tried to get the slider on the back door. Could not catch it. Everybody's going to be off on the pitch here for the Giants. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him, and the damage is finally over. Justice Sheffield gives up 4 runs, but not one of them is considered earned. Gets his first strikeout on the day. 3 innings are done. No more bets here on the first partnered edition of the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. We'll go to the 4th. It's 4-1 Giants. Jeremy Hoxie having a nice long sit down on that one. We'll see how that affects him. Jackie Roberts, Danny White, and Ken Herbeck Jr. due up for the Cubbies in this one. Roberts enters. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to second in his first at bat. Two, 1 pitch. Soft liner into right, but that gets through for a base hit. Roberts, who just had his 5-game hit streak end yesterday, looking to start a brand new one after that base hit. He gets aboard over at first. That's the 3rd hit on the day for the Cubbies. Danny White will be the batter. White had a tough inning last inning as he had 2 errors in back-to-back plays. First pitch is going to miss away, ball 1. Checking on Jackie Roberts. 7 stolen bases this year, caught 3 times. 1-0 is a splitter, too far low, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch is also going to be low, ball 3, trying to go for the ground ball. Too far low, he's quickly behind, 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0, that one finds the zone, strike 1, 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1. That one's in there. Strike 2 to the throw to second as Roberts is on, and he will get in there with a stolen base. 8 stolen bases on the year now for Jackie Roberts as he gets himself into scoring position. Count is now 3 balls and 2 strikes to Danny White, though, with no outs. Wow, 28 bets with 19 favoring San Fran. Didn't realize that. Guess I didn't notice. The 3-2 pitch. Swings and taps that towards the third base side. It is foul. Count remains 3-2. Yes, he does. He's a big help. The 3-2 into center. Coming in, making the play. Helio Ramos has it for the out. 1 out. Ken Herbeck Jr. coming in now. Herbeck tonight is 0 for 1. First pitch to Herbeck is just on the half. No balls, 1 strike. Most runs selected was 5, with 9 bettors selecting it. I love the stats too. See how you guys think. And I know there's at least one person that heard that. It's like, think? Oh. The 0-1. Swing fouls that one back. It's no balls, 2 strikes. He went chasing on that 95-mile-an-hour pitch. Herbeck again was drafted first round last season, 2024, 9th overall out of Minnesota, Golden Gophers. The 0-2. Slapped up the middle. Nixon has it. Hard throw to first is not going to be in time. He had a lot of range to go. Herbeck got down the line pretty well there. He's got an infield single. 4th hit on the day. Jackie Roberts will stop at 3rd. 1 out, runners at first and third. Now Max Ortiz will be your batter. Max is 0 for 1. Call it Sadier's sharp corners? Sharp's corner. Huh? What? Who? Huh? What? Who? First pitch to Max is gonna miss, low, ball 1. Oh, okay. The 1-0. Sticks. The swing doesn't matter. That one's called by the ump as it's right down the middle. 100 on the gun from Jeremy Hoxie there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is a splitter coming inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two, 1 is going to miss, low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike coming to Max Ortiz here. The 3-1 misses, low, ball 4. That'll load the bases. First walk on the day issued by Jeremy Hoxie. And with 1 out, runners are full. Cubs are covering all the bases. Sir Didi will be the batter. Didi, 2 for 4 with 5 RBI in bases loaded situations this season. The pitch. That one's at the knee, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Checks the swing, doesn't matter. It's right down Broadway. Call strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Into left. This one is hooking and still hooking, and that is going to land in foul territory. Count will remain 0-2. Canzone had a long way to go, and the wind pushed that one further away from him. The 0-2 pitch to Gregorius. Misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jackie Roberts is your runner at third. Ken Herbeck is at second. Max Ortiz is at first. The 1-2 to center. Ramos going back, still going back. He'll make the catch right in front of the warning track. Tagging up is Jackie Roberts. He'll get in without a throw. Ken Herbeck Jr. will get to third on the play. Cubs will nip away at this lead. It's 4-2. Gregorius will get his 24th RBI on the season with that one. 2 outs now. Jesus Metler will be your batter. He is 0 for 1. First pitch is strike. Little bit outside, wouldn't you think?
What?
I'd say so. The 0-1 comes up and in too far in 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery is going to look low. 2 balls, 1 strike as the splitter. Too far low. I would say that the last 2 pitches have been closer than the call fastball. Just my opinion. The 2-1. Right. down the middle, call strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Runner goes, swung on. Into right field. Going back, Bo Bichette calls for it. Makes the catch. And that will retire this side. 2 hits equal 1 run for the Cubs, but that is all as they'll leave a couple. Bottom of the 4th we go. Giants lead this one 4-2. Justice Sheffield getting ready for inning number 4. Finds himself giving up no earned runs, but on the downside of a 4-2 ball game. Elliot Ramos, Aaron Nixon, Jean Carini do up this inning. We'll start with Ramos, who's 1 for 1. The pitch. Lifted into right field. Cabrera is coming in. He will be there to make the catch for the out. Pitch 4 was a strike. Aaron Nixon reached on one of the 2 errors by Danny White in his last at bat. He's 0 for 1. The pitch into right. Cabrera going to his right, heading towards right center, and he will get in there for the second out. Might have been one of the better swings we've seen of Aaron Nixon of late, but still an atom ball as Cabrera makes the catch for the second out. Third time we go through the batting order now as Jean Carini will be up. He's 0 for 2 tonight. The 1-1 delivery. Into left. That one's going to get in and get down for a base hit. Carini takes the wide corner, heads back to first. He'll get in with his first hit on the night. Continues to hit .333 in the month of May. Oh, shoot. Somehow I hit a button as I was getting ready to set up on things. Apparently it's a ground out. I just put resting my hand, and apparently I tapped it enough that it activated. There's the ground out coming from Michael Sean Kane to retire the side. Apologies for that. 4 innings are in the books. Let me go say goodnight to the rest of the kids, and I'm just going to go to the restroom real quick, make sure the dog is good, and we'll be back. This will not be a long break. Rigged indeed. Sorry, Sean Baxler. We'll be right back. It's Friday night after dark edition. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. We'll be right back. Coming back live, it is Friday Night Baseball After Dark here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Before we go back to action, let's look at action around the universe. See what's going on with your favorite team. Starting off in the bottom of the 4th at Minute Maid Park, Rangers ahead 4-0 in that one so far. Couple home runs from Danny Bradford in that game. 9 on the season for him now. Hans Kraus looking pretty good to start that game off. Also bottom of the 4th at Marlins Park, it's the Nationals, or should I say the Washington football team, kicking a field goal against the Miami Dolphins. Victor Robles and Trey Turner with home runs in that one. Other games are completed. Let's look at those. We'll start with the Rays defeating the Tigers 8-7 at Comerica Park. Tyler Callahan gets his first home run on the year. Home runs from Alex Bregman, Cedric Mullins, and former Rays friend Kyber Ruiz, all in the losing effort. The Brewers will defeat the Mets 11-3 in that one. Javier Felix will get his first win on the year, having help from his friends. Both Nolan Arenado and Darius McKenzie hit their 10th home runs on the year. Alberto Mondesi got his 6th on the season, enough to help the Brewers beat the Mets 11-3. The Indians defeat the Red Sox 9-6. That's Wesley Linares getting his 2nd win on the year. Nolan Jones contributing his 7th home run on the season. The Reds defeat the Mariners 4-1. Hunter Green gets his 2nd win in as many appearances. Despite the home run from Joey Gallo, the only run allowed was that home run. I am Groot hit his 9th home run of the season. Down in Oakland, it went extra innings, but the A's will walk off as winners 6-5 in that one. Trevor Story and Gleyber Torres with home runs, 2 for Gleyber actually in the losing effort. Nick Senzel and Sean Murphy with home runs for the A's. Hey, Gorgo. It's Pittsburgh with a win thanks to Brennan Trevino's 7th home run on the season. 1-0 victory against the Rockies. Just 2 hits for the Pirates in the entire game. Braden Fisher getting the win. It's his 1st of the season. The White Sox defeat the Royals 5-2. Evan Krusinski gets his 3rd win on the year. Home runs from Cabrera Weaver and the Horse Whisperer, Steve Horsemeyer, gets his 1st of the season. Braves will defeat the Phillies 5-2. Grayson Janista gets his 5th home run on the year. Colby Allard gets the W in that one. Your son's team is up 1-0, top of the 4th. Nice to hear. Nice to hear. Good deal. Toronto leading the Twins 8-7. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. helping with the victory. His 8th on the year. LaRon Smith also getting his 8th home run so far this season, but in the losing effort. Other final game is the Diamondbacks defeating the Cardinals 9-2 today. Trevor Bauer will earn his 4th win on the season. Home runs from Corbin Carroll and community creative player Aaron Cross in the victory. Anthony Rendon did get his 5th home run for the Cardinals this year. Only other games that have not started but will a little later. Baltimore taking on the Angels and the Dodgers doing battle against the Padres. Back here in San Fran, it's Chicago taking on San Francisco 4-2. San Francisco, Journey of the Starters, brought to you tonight by Kamish's Beer of Choice, Sam Adams, Wicked Hazy IPA. Jeremy Hoxie, 4 innings of work. He's given up 4 hits, 2 earned runs. He's walked 1. Struck out nobody yet. He's thrown 56 pitches so far through his outing. We'll start this 5th inning off with Carson Kelly, followed by Tank Espelin and Daniel Cabrera. Kelly is your batter. He's 0 for 1. Oh, 1 pitch to Kelly. Swinging bunt. Joey Bart goes to chase after it. Bit of a high throw there, but Michael Sean Kane is able to grab it, bring it in. 1 catcher throwing out the other. 1 out here, top of the 5th. Top of the order we go. Tank Espelin's had a good day. He's 2 for 2 so far. The 2-1. Thank you for the lurk into left field. It goes, and Tank Espelin's going to get his 3rd hit on the night. Tank Espelin cannot be stopped. He can only hope to be contained, apparently. 1 out now. Espelin at first. Daniel Cabrera is your batter. He's 0 for 1. He did have the sac fly way back in the 1st. First pitch is going to find its way in there. Strike 1. The 0-1 is in there. Called strike 2 and a snap throw over to first as Bart tries to get Espelin napping, but he'll get back in there safely. Got a couple of lurking fluffy kitty ninjas out there. Thank you for using the lurk button. The 0-2. Runner goes, swung on into left field. Coming over, making the play is Dominic Anzone. He'll try to make the throw back to first. Not in time as Espelin scoots back, sensing the situation. He was on his way to second, had just gone past the bag. tagged back, flew back to first, but just in front of the throw from Canzone. 2 outs now. Jackie Roberts will be your batter. Excuse me. Roberts, 1 for 2. Can tell it's been a long day with a couple of hockey games to go over. First pitch. That one's away, 1-0. 1-0 delivery at the knees for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery is a check swing, and he held up, not even a peel down to third. 2 balls, 1 strike. Roberts was drafted 15th round back in 2021 out of Mississippi State. The 2-1. That one's going to miss low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Danny White waits on deck. The 3-1. Just catches the outside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That might have been a bit of a generous call. They're not sure.
Say what?
It was close, but it's a full count pitch. Espelin will be off on the pitch. The 3-2 delivery. Swing and fouls that one off. We'll do it again. Full count remains. The 3-2 runner goes again, swung on, and that one's dribbled foul. Will stay alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A full count pitch. Runner goes, lifted towards right field, ranging back over, getting under it. Freddie Wilson makes the catch. Side is retired. 1 hit. No runs, 1 left. Halfway through this ball game, it's official. Bottom of the 5th we go. 4-2 Giants. One last time, Journey of the Starters, brought to you by the Sam Adams Wicked Hazy IPA, Commission's choice for tonight's Friday night affair. For Justice Sheffield, 4 innings of work. He's given up 5 hits, no earned runs. He's walked 1, struck out 1. Throwing 63 pitches so far through this outing. He's ready to go. Shamar, Tennessee will be the batter. Bo Bichette, Dominic Canzone due up after him. Shamar, Tennessee is 1 for 2. He had an RBI earlier on. The 1-2 pitch to Tennessee. Soft liner down the third base line. Herbeck traces, makes the catch as he gets there in time on the soft liner for the first out. Bo Bichette will be the batter now. Bichette is 0 for 1.
Join us.
You're Raceland. Thank you very much for hitting the follow button. Welcome to the Flufficated Ninjas Show. Bichette now 1 for 10 in his career against Sheffield. 1-2. Jams him inside, and he got him.
Fatality.
Changeup has Bichette's number. Now 1 for 11 in his career against Justice Sheffield. 2 outs now, bottom of the 5th. Just the 2nd strikeout on the day for Sheffield. Dominic Canzone will be the batter. Canzone is 1 for 2 tonight. Hey, Clutch, thank you very much. For those who do not know, Captain Clutch is our community creative player known as Justin Barber, first baseman of the New York Yankees. Thank you again for the partnership nod. 2-2 pitch to Canzone. Gets him looking with the fastball. Freezes him completely on net. 3 strikeouts now on the night for Sheffield. 5 innings done here in San Francisco. It's 4-2 Giants. Top 6 we go, which as a reminder to my GMs that are managing this game, if you don't mind when you are the batter in the inning we're in, if you can let me know ahead of time what your plan is for your pitcher, if you're planning to change or not, so we can stay fluid. Greatly appreciate it. Danny White, Ken Herbeck Jr., and Max Ortiz will start us off here in the top of the 6th. I think Jeremy Hoxie is still going here through 73. That's a yes, I would believe, from Sean. White is 0 for 2 tonight, and the biggest blemish is those 2 errors he had back in the bottom of the 3rd led to the 4 unearned runs. 3-2 pitch. This is away. Hoxie's going to lose him as White will get down to first on the 4-pitch walk. White is not known for his speed. He is down at first. Nobody out. Ken Herbeck is your batter. He's 1 for 2. First pitch is in there. Called strike 1. Jake, be sure to let me know your plan for Sheffield, if you're staying with them or changing. 0-1 delivery. Comes too far in with the fastball. Looks like he just overthrew it on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ken Herbeck. The 1-1 delivery up and away. Now he just lets the shoulder go loose. So with a little unorthodox here all of a sudden in the last 2 pitches. 2 balls, 1 strike. Shift is on. Aaron Nixon playing just behind the bag, still on the shortstop side. So they're playing Herbeck to pull. The 2-1. Yeah, the letters apparently. Call strike 2. Hey! Danny giving a gifted sub.
We would be honored if you would join.
It's going to land on Captain Clutch. Danny is. Thank you very much again, as always, Danny. We appreciate it. Captain Clutch, if you are still in the community, still hanging out, that's, of course, you've got a gifted sub, which means you've also got a mini boost to your virtual player in the Yankees organization, which I'm sure will be appreciated. Thank you again, going back on the lurk, Danny. He is lurking like a true Fluffy Kitty ninja coming out of nowhere. By the way, WildFang1989, thank you very much for hitting the follow button, and welcome to the channel. 2-2 pitch to Herbeck. The pitch. Pops it up. Runner was going. Right behind the bag, Nixon. Not behind the bag, behind the mound, Nixon will make the catch as Danny was safely back to first on the play for 1 out. 1 out now for Max Ortiz. Ortiz tonight 0 for 1. He was one of the 2 walks issued by Hoxie today. First pitch swings towards second. Going to have to hurry. Bichette, he will play it safe. Throw over to first. Retires Ortiz for the 2nd out. Meanwhile, Danny White, of all people, gets the 2nd safely, but that shows how much real estate Bo Bichette had to cover there. 2 outs now. Runners in scoring position. Sir Didi will enter into the box. Gregorius is 0 for 1. He does have an RBI tonight. First pitch is going to come inside, low and in, ball 1. The 1-0. That's going to miss inside with the fastball. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 delivery. That one catches the outer half, called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one caught the black pretty good, according to eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone. The 2-1 delivery is going to find its way in there with the off-speed pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt. Good block by Joey Bart. Keeps it in front of him. Stares White back down to second. It's a 3 ball, 2 strike count here with 2 outs. The 3-2 pitch. Runners going. That one's going to be fouled off. Gregorius. Might have been a hit and run. No absolute requirement for White to run. He could be dead to rights at third, but the risk was taken. Hoxie gets into the set. 3-2 pitch coming. The pitch. Runner was going again. This one is fouled into the left side, and that will find the seats. Count remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. It'll be pitch number 95 this evening for Jeremy Hoxie. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
Side is retired. Hoxie gets the strikeout. It's bottom of the 6th we go. It's 4-2 Giants. Score update 3-0. Top of the 5th. You're as nervous as can be. Understandable. All right, Jake, you didn't tell me during your inning there while you batted what the plan was with Sheffield. The reason is so that things can keep going. You did? Did I miss it? I apologize. You're so on top of things otherwise, that's probably why I missed it. I don't see it. Okay. Now I see it. Hey is staying. Then you put he. My bad. All right, thank you. Top 6 we go, or bottom of the 6 we go, excuse me. Fred Wilson, Joey Bart, and Heliot Ramos are due a boss battle ensuing. Hit the boss button. Let's see if we can get 25 of you. Jump on in and take on, well, we hope, Fluffy, the 3-headed dog from Harry Potter. Fred Wilson is your batter. Wilson had a base hit in his last at bat. It was a 2-run single. 1-1 pitch to Wilson. Slapped into right field. This one's got some carry on it. It's going to go into Triple's alley. Here he goes. Heading for third is Freddie Wilson. He will get in there safe with a leadoff triple. Fred Wilson put a charge on that. Still looking for his first career homer, but he's got his 4th career triple. Runner at third. Nobody out. Activity is going in the Giants bullpen. Looks like Wyatt Mills is starting to get loose. Justice Sheffield's day is done. Ricky Devito is being summoned from the bullpen. Devito will replace Sheffield. Sheffield did not allow an earned run unless Freddie Wilson scores. Again, all 4 runs were unearned. Ricky Devito will make his 19th appearance on the year, his 20th appearance on the year, 2-0 with a 0.66 ERA. 27 1/3 innings of work. He's given up just 9 hits, 2 earned runs, and they were both solo home runs. He's walked just 4 and struck out 33. Throws the mid-90s fastball with a solid curveball and an off-speed pitch. It's his third season in the majors. The former first-round supplemental pick, 38th overall in 2019 out of Seton Hall by the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, Joey Bart will be the batter against Devito. Bart 0 for 2 tonight, 0 for 1 in his career against Devito. First pitch. That's curveball. Misses too low. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Swings and gets the top of that ball, sends it straight back. It's curveball that he swung too low on. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch to Bart. Swings and strikes that straight down. That catches a piece of Kelly, who just shakes his right hand a little bit. Seems to be fine. Might have got a small stinger on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Fatality.
Big strikeout for Ricky Devito. Continues to rack up the strikeouts now. 1 strikeout tonight, 34 on the season in 27 innings of work. Again, Devito now 8 scoreless consecutive innings for him after that one. 1 out now. Heliot Ramos is your batter. He's 1 for 2. First pitch, checks the swing at the knees, called strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, swings, slaps that foul right side. It will stay foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Oops, I did that backwards. My apologies. The 0-2 lifted into right. Cabrera comes in the shallow right field, will make the catch. No chance for Fred Wilson to make the jaunt home. It'll be a 2nd out now. Ricky Devito getting the job done thus far. Can he get it one more time? Aaron Nixon. So double checking. Sean, you still want Nixon to hit? Okay, Nixon is your batter. He's 0 for 2. Never faced Ricky Devito before. First pitch comes up and in, ball 1. Aaron Nixon now 1 for 26 in the month of May. The 1-0. Swings, fouls that straight back. No, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. That is at the letters, called strike 2. I'm still in this. Come on, Chicago. Score 3 more runs and we both win this. Had a lot of people bet 5 in this one, I understand. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Great work from Ricky Devito.
Fatality.
Gets 2 strikeouts, but he will strand the runner at third. Freddie Wilson, leadoff triple, all for naught. 6 innings done, 4-2 Giants. Let's head to the 7th. Day is done for Jeremy Hoxie. Just got to get back to the instructions. There it is. All right, so Bryson Stott is going to come in place of Aaron Nixon. You still want to make that same move you gave me, right? Okay. Bryson Stott is coming in for Aaron Nixon. He is going to be the third baseman. Jean Carini stays in the game, becomes the shortstop. New pitcher coming in, it's Wyatt Mills. Wyatt Mills, the right-hander, is going to replace Jeremy Hoxie, whose day is done after 6 innings. Hoxie in line to win this one. Wyatt Mills will be the pitcher. Mills' 12th appearance, I believe. His 13th appearance. He has pitched back-to-back here the last couple of days. Wyatt Mills, 13th appearance on the year, 1-0 with a 1.54 ERA. 1 save to his credit. He's given up 7 hits, 2 earned runs. 1 of those was by homer. He has walked 5 and struck out 10. Opponents are, well, I don't know what their average against is. I did not get it. We are going to have a new batter. Waiting to see who the batter is going to be. Mills throws the sinker and the slider. Throws the sinker in the mid-90s. It's his 4th season in the majors. Sorry, I know my head is in the way. Who you thinking? Call has been made to Alex Sanchez, replacing a Metler. Alex Sanchez will come in to start against Wyatt Mills, the 25-year-old from Jacksonville, Florida. Enters play hitting .231 this season in 26 at-bats, no home runs, and 1 run batted in. 25-year-old is in his 3rd season in the majors. Gotcha. 1-0 pitch coming from Wyatt Mills. Jams him hard into right side. Second base. Bo Bichette makes the catch in the playing infield for the first out. 1 out now for Carson Kelly. Kelly 0 for 2 tonight. 1 for 1 against Wyatt Mills. The 1-0. Slapped hard to short. Carini just moved to short from third. Throws to first. He'll make the play. Nice work there for the second out. 2 outs now. Tank Espelin will be your batter. Espelin is 3 for 3 tonight. Shoot. Sorry, Jake. I didn't notice that until now. The 1-2 to Espelin. Swing and a miss. They got him. First time he's down tonight.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage indeed. Side is retired. 7th inning stretch. I know a certain guy in the chat who's very happy.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face.
Not even as a partner.
Born to rub you, but you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch here on the first Twitch partner stream of the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. Been a good one. Giants have gotten their way in thanks to Danny White's little faux pas over at first to a 4-2 lead. Coming into second is going to be Alex Sanchez. Staying with Ricky. Okay. Ricky Devito will keep on going now. 8 2/3 scoreless innings for him. Now over his last 7 appearances. He'll start with the top of the order. John Carini, Michael Sean Kane, Shamar, Tennessee are due up. Carini 1 for 3 this evening. First pitch he sees. Look out. That got him. Gets Carini with the curveball. Definitely just lost control of that one. Gotta be no intent there. Carini gets aboard at first now. Nobody out for Michael Sean Kane. Sean Kane 0 for 3 tonight with the RBI. First pitch, that one is low, ball 1. Carini has not successfully stolen a base this season. He is 0 for 4. Has been caught all 4 times he's been trying to go. Prior to this, his career high was 2022 when he had 12. The 1-0. That's a curveball that misses low, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. That one's a curveball that gets in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. Swings and slaps that one foul. It's now 2 balls, 2 strikes to Michael Sean Kane. The 2-2. Got him looking with that call. He is not happy with the call at all. He might have a point there, but
Next.
yeah, that one does look pretty low, so he probably has a right.
What?
But it's the 3rd strikeout on the night for Ricky Devito. You've got 1 out now, bottom of the 7th. Shamar, Tennessee will be your batter. 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI. First pitch comes in missing, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 6 runs, yay, there you go. That's a comfort level, right? Is it a 6-inning Little League game? The 1-0. Curveball. Misses outside. Good work by Kelly to keep with it. I so apologize. It is an exhausting game. 90 minutes? Oh, you just play to a certain duration of time? Huh. The 2-0 into left center, having to make a lot of coverage done. Max Ortiz gets there in time for the 2nd out. Heading back to first is Jean Carini. started at 10 a.m., which is 10 p.m. my time. Well, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. So you have 17 minutes left in your game. Understood. Bo Bichette will be your batter. Bichette tonight is 0 for 2. He's 1 for 1 against Ricky Devito. Oh, boss battle. Softly swung on into center field. Bichette will get the base hit. Kind of an excuse me swing into center field, but he will get through. It's going to be his first hit on the night. 7 hits on the day now for the Giants here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 outs, 2 on. Dominic Canzone will be the batter. 1 for 3 tonight. The first pitch comes in there. Ooh, called strike. Might have been a little too far in.
Say what?
Is get the call, though. Giants definitely not happy with the umpiring in this inning. The 0-1 misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 swings and fouls that back to the screen. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2 checks the swing, appeal down to third, does not go. To be a 2 ball, 2 strike count. The 2-2. This is low, ball 3. It's a 3 ball, 2 strike count. Runners are going to be off on the 2 out pitch. The 3-2. Runners go. Swung on, slapped into left field, but just foul. Just foul. That one was as close to fair as you could get with it being called foul. That would have been kind of a deal sealer. A 3-2 again, shot into center for a base hit. Runners, well, 1 run will score as Carini will take the corner. RBI single for Dominic Canzone. 5-2 Giants. It's his 25th RBI on the year. He did a rifled shot that Tank Espelin was not able to get to. That is the first earned run in 9 1/3 innings from Ricky Devito. Fred Wilson is your batter. Good night for him. 2 for 3 with 2 RBI. The pitch checks the swing. Does not matter. It's called on the inner half. Strike 1. The 0-1 misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is going to miss low and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 swings and fouls that one off as he bounces it towards the first base side. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count. The 2-2 into left center. That one's going to get down. 1 run will score. Mike, do you want to signal Dominic Canzone to round third base and try to score from first? The ball is very deep. Canzone is a good runner. Max Ortiz has a great arm. What do you do? Yes, he says. We're not going to see the result. He scores. Another RBI for Fred Wilson. He's got 4 RBIs today. He's got a double, a triple, and a single. 7-3 now, Giants. Devito's day is done. Ian Hamilton is going to be summoned from the bullpen. Ian Hamilton will make his 11th appearance on the year. 1-0 with a 1.76 ERA. Gone 15 1/3 innings of work. He's given up 12 hits, 3 earned runs. He has walked 1, struck out 16. Throws the fastball and the slider, predominantly does throw a changeup from time to time. Keeps it down on the ground. Freddie Wilson with 4 RBIs today is at second. Joey Bart, the first batter to greet Hamilton. 0 for 3 tonight, but likes Hamilton on the mound. He's 3 for 5 lifetime. First pitch is going to miss inside. Ball 1. Heliot Ramos is being summoned back from the on-deck circle. Dan King is grabbing a helmet. The 1-0. In there. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery goes chasing after that one in the dirt. Needed to bring his 9-iron, but he forgot it. No, a 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2 pitch swings and slaps that towards the first base side. And it is out of play. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Sharpie. I was like, who's that? That's Sharpie with a boost. This darn pen. Does this one work? Sort of. Alright, Sharpie with the boost. Puppy dogs rule, he likes to say. The 1-2. Misses low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another boost for Sharpie, who's in the Cincinnati Reds farm system. The 2-2. Runner is going, but it's a called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 runs do score for San Francisco. 7 innings are done here from Oracle Park. 7-2 lead for the Giants. One substitution. Dan King. You do still want to put King into center field for Ramos? And is Wyatt Mills staying on the mound? King is in for Ramos. Scheduled to hit next inning. Wyatt Mills on the hill still. Daniel Cabrera, Jackie Roberts, Danny White due up here top of the 8th. Cabrera starts us off 0 for 2 with an RBI tonight. 1-0 pitch. Slapped over to first. Michael Sean Kane has it. Waves off Mills. Steps on first himself. 1 out. Mills on the hill with 1 out. Jackie Roberts will be the batteries 1 for 3 tonight. See action in the bullpen for the Giants. Logan Chapman is getting warmed up. The 1-0 to Roberts. Rolled over to first. Having to hurry is Kane over to Mills. Not in time. The speed of Jackie Roberts just flying down the line. He'll get in there. Infield single for Roberts. Second hit on the day for him. Had a steal earlier on. 1 out for Danny White. White is 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch from Mills. Throws the sinker. Appeal down to third. No, says the umpire. One and that one is a sinker in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. That one is going to miss low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Roberts, a little bit of extra dancing over there. Two 2-1 pitch is missing low. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Kent Herbeck waiting on deck. Hold on. Just explaining something. All right, we're all good. The 3-1. Pitch is on the outer half in there. Strike 2. Roberts, a lot more dancing over there, but he'll stay. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Understood, Sean. The full count pitch with 1 out. Roberts goes, swung on and missed. But Roberts will get to second in time as Bart could not control it. It will be a strikeout for Wyatt Mills, though his second on the day. Jackie Roberts gets his second steal of the night. 9 on the season for him. 2 outs now. Kent Herbeck Jr. is your batter. 1 for 3 tonight. First pitch is, yeah, that looked high, but you just don't know with OOTP 22. Has weird decisions. 1 ball, no strikes. I think it's safe to think you're going to win that one, Jonathan. Think your son's going to win it. Yay for him. The 1 out. That one is going to miss low with the sinker. 1 ball, 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 is going to be in there at the knee. Strike one. The 2-1 pitch is in the dirt. Good work by Bart to stop it. 3 balls, 1 strike. So 3-1. Oh, we got a piece of him. Didn't look intentional, but it will connect with him. Herbeck gets down to first. Roberts is at second. 2 outs now. Max Ortiz is your batter, who's 0 for 2. Wyatt Mills is going to be pulled. Hey, Anjo. Mills is done. Coming in is Logan Chapman. Chapman, the 26-year-old from Liberty, South Carolina, coming into the fray. 9th appearance on the year for him. No record with a 1.23 ERA. 14 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 7 hits, 2 earned runs, no home runs yet. He's walked 2 and struck out 12. Throws the fastball in the low 90s with the curveball and the changeup. It is the rookie year for him. Former 36th round draft pick back in 2017 from Easley High School in Easley, South Carolina. Max Ortiz will be the batter against them. 0 for 2 tonight, 0 for 1 against Chapman. Huh, crazy. First pitch from Chapman is going to miss low, ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball that gets in. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Fires it right in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2 delivery. Swung on a little ahead on that off-speed pitch as he fooled him with the curveball, but he got a piece of it. Count remains 1-2. Top of the 8th, Jackie Roberts is at second. Ken Herbeck is at first. 2 outs here as the Cubs try to dent on the 5-run lead. The 1-2. Both runners are going. This one is swung on and pulled down the line, but foul way ahead on the changeup there. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Cool. Congrats to your son. The 1-2. Pops it up. Infield. Joey Bart calls for it, and he... Oopsie. He did it in foul ground, though. But this is an error-prone night. 3rd error on the night here. Joey Bart, the cause of that one. The 1-2 count. 7th pitch of the at-bat. The pitch. Runners go again, and another foul off. The 1-2. One more time. Runners go again. Swung on into left. That's going to drop in for a hit. Here comes the play in. It's going to be cut off. Roberts will score. Herbeck will stop at third. Max Ortiz gets an RBI single. His 16th RBI on the year. 2 outs still. Didi Gregorius will be your batter. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI. First pitch. Misses inside. Ball 1. A 1-0. That one will catch the outer half. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery is, gets called at the letter. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gregorius did not like the call that much. Can't argue with it. It caught the top part of the zone. Just depends on who the batter is and who the ump is. The 1-2. Runners go. Swung on. Foul. The 1-2, runners go again. This one's way ahead on the fastball, fouled out of play. Count remains at 1-2. The 1-2 yet again. This one swung on and fouled back. Runners were off again. Runners are at first and third here with 2 outs. One more time, another situation, another foul off. Something tells me Logan Chapman struggles with the out pitch. The 1-2. Runners go again. Grounded to second. Bichette has it this time. He'll throw over to first. And the side is retired. Cubs will get a run. They'll go to the bottom of the 8th, trailing 7-3. Staying with Hamilton. Okay, thank you. And Hamilton will be the pitcher for this 8th inning. Dan King, who has taken a little bit of time here of late, now comes into this game. .333 average for King. 6 home runs and 21 runs batted in for the 26-year-old from Susanville, California. Comes into this game as a pinch hitter. He's been struggling with an elbow issue. Okay. 2-2 pitch from Hamilton. Slapped over to third, deep in the hole. Herbeck makes the throw in time to retire Dan King for the first out. 1 out. 1 out now. This will be the first at-bat tonight for Bryson Stott, who came in as a defensive replacement for Aaron Nixon earlier. 27-year-old from Las Vegas, Nevada, enters play, hitting .222 this season with 1 home run and 10 runs batted in. The 1-0. Grounded to second. Sanchez has it. He'll throw to first, retiring Stott for the 2nd out. 2 outs now. Jean Carini will be the batter. Carini is 1 for 3 tonight. Carini, 1 for 3 tonight, 2 for 7 against Hamilton. You're looking ahead to the top of the ninth. Alex Sanchez, Carson Kelly, Tank Espelin are due up. The 2-1 to center. Setting back, not going far back. Max Ortiz sizes it up, makes the catch, and the Giants will go 1-2-3 here, bottom of the 8th. Side is retired. We'll go to the 9th. Last chance for the Cubs. They trail by 4. New pitcher coming in. Do you mean Guy? Okay. Zhao Dao Guy is coming in. The 24-year-old from Kaohsiung, Taiwan. He is making his 4th appearance on the year. He's 0-2 with a 7.5 ERA. Excuse me, it's his 5th appearance. I said 4th. 5th appearance. Giving up 6 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 homer. He's walked 3 and struck out 6. Throws the fastball, upper 90s, and a curveball. Guy is ready. Alex Sanchez will be the first batter. Carson Kelly is not in the on-deck circle. Logan Tanner is, though. He's going to get the pinch hit. Sanchez, 0 for 1. The 1-2 pitch from Guy. Slapped over to third. Deep in the hole is Stott. Throws the first in time to retire Sanchez for the out. 1 out now. Pinch hitter coming in. Logan Tanner is the pinch hitter for Carson Kelly. Boss battle. Boss battle it is. One out now. Logan Tanner coming in. Tanner, the 24-year-old from Lucedale, Mississippi. 190 average this season. No home runs and 7 runs batted in. He's a 2-year veteran in the majors. First pitch. Slapped into right center field. That's going to be trouble. That's heading for Triples Alley. Chasing after it, sending it in is Freddie Wilson. Tanner will play it safe. He's not the fastest guy. He'll stop in the second with the 1-out double. Logan Tanner's 5th double on the season. Tank Espelin will be the batter. Espelin, 3 for 4 tonight. Did strike out in his last at bat. First pitch from Guy is a curveball that gets in there. Strike 1. The 0-1. Sorry, I just had to scout ahead for the raid. That's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. The 1-1 is going to miss inside with the curveball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Who was drinking the monkey shoulder earlier? Was it Jonathan? No. Jonathan's working. Stinkins. Stinkins was drinking the monkey shoulder. one of our newer community members. 2-1 pitch in there. Call strike 2. 99 on the gun there. Smoke. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Grounded back to the mound. Guy will check the runner at third. Throws to first. That will be the second out. Tanner getting the third on the play. Tanner gets the third. 2 outs now. Daniel Cabrera is your batter. Last out for the Cubs. Cabrera is 0 for 3 tonight with an RBI. First pitch, checks the swing. They don't even have to appeal. Ump says it's in the middle. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. At the letters, called strike 2, down to their final strike. 36,000 plus on their feet, looking for the W here in San Fran. The 0-2. Slapped down to right side, but foul. Yeah. The 0-2 pitch misses outside. 101 on the gun. What you want is not an option, Jake, if you notice. The 1-2 into left. That'll drop in for a hit. Tanner will score. RBI single for Daniel Cabrera. 21 RBIs now for him at 7-4. Jackie Roberts will get another at bat. 2 for 4 tonight. First pitch is going to miss. Oh, apparently that's at the knees. Wow, what a pitch. The 0-1 in there, right down the middle. Quickly again, 2 strikes. Shout out Guy trying to get this game over. This is a non-save situation for him. The 0-2. Cabrera goes. Slap to third. Bryson Stott has it. He'll throw to first. And the San Francisco Giants will win this game 7-4. Good battle between both. A little sloppy there with the errors. But in the end, Giants will get the victory. Not the most offense. 9 hits on both sides. Both sides were able to really limit the strikeouts in today's game. But again, that third inning did in the Cubs with all the errors. The 2 errors both by Danny White. Looking at both sides real quick, Tank Espelin with 3 hits on the day. Daniel Cabrera had a couple of RBIs on the day for himself with the base hit you saw at the end. Jackie Roberts was 2 for 5, scoring twice. Max Ortiz was 1 for 3 with an RBI as well. Didi Gregorius also having an RBI on the day. For the Giants, Fred Wilson, I think he's the player of the game. 3 for 4. He had a double. He had a triple. He had 4 runs batted in. Great day for him. Dominic Canzone, the only other multi-hitter on the day. 2 for 4 for him. That's now 4 games in his last 6 that he's had multiple hits. So Canzone is on fire of late. Let's see, what else? Joey Bart struck out 3 times today. I think that's worth noting. He had an error, and Danny White, of course, had 2 errors over at first. Justice Sheffield went 5 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, but none of them were earned. He walked 1 and struck out 3. He'll take the loss despite his ERA improving to 3.06. He'll fall to 5-3 on the year. Ricky Devito came back to earth after having almost 9 innings scoreless. He did 9 1/3 innings scoreless before he finally allowed a run again. Gave up 3 runs total. Did strike out 3 on the night. Ian Hamilton worked a perfect inning and a third. Excuse me, the throat's starting to fail here. Jeremy Hoxie, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 2 and struck out 1. Gets his 4th win on the season, 2.72 ERA. Wyatt Mills gets his 2nd hold on the year, giving an unearned run in an inning and 2/3. Player of the game. Excuse me. Is there anything left to drink? Throat's closing, basically. It happens to me from time to time. And it's doing it now, and I don't have a water right near me. So, you know what I'm going to do? Just because I'm going to struggle for the rest of the evening, I'm going to call it here, unfortunately. Let me go send you off to someone else. And recent friend who gifted us not long ago, Tranquil Hill Farms, is on. So we're going to go raid him. I don't know how long he is planning to stay on. So let's go say hello to him, as he's a newer friend of the community. He'll be in the draft coming up. For me, back to Litterbox I go. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. So next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight, and we'll be back in front of you, and that is going to be on Sunday, but a 7 o'clock evening stream due to the potential my son could be in the playoffs on Sunday. He may not even make it after the 2 days here, but 2 games today here, but let's play it safe. 7 o'clock Sunday night here, same cat time, same cat channel. Excuse me. Man, I am struggling now. All right. I'm going to send you over to Tranquil Hill Farms. Again, thank you very much. It's an honor to be a partner on Twitch, and it's an honor to continue to do what we love doing here. We hope you will continue to be back and enjoy it. We'll see you soon again. Thanks again. For remember, Commish LB reminding you, how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So go do your best. If you think you're going to be a partner, if you're a streamer, go do it. Make it happen. We'll see you soon. Peace.
You jackass!